Hey, what's up everybody? So as you can see from the title, this is a whiskey video. This is my first ever genuine whiskey video that isn't a parody. And this is just going to be like a vlog type video. I am going to be drinking some whiskey here. I will do a somewhat of a review in this video of this whiskey. But in the future, any videos will be dedicated to actual just straight on reviews. I won't yap as much randomly as in this video. I'm just going to kind of go off on a little bit of a tangent in this video about just whiskey and my thoughts on different things like just alcohol in general, anything even slightly related to it, my experiences with whiskey and drinking so far, that sort of stuff. But in this video, I'm going to be drinking some Grant's Triple Wood here. I already poured it off camera. My hands are pretty damn shaky, so I just don't trust myself to, especially when I have a keyboard right in front of me, I don't trust myself to pour it. It's really, I have paper towel here just in case there's a catastrophe anyway, but, so you won't get like me pouring it or anything like that, but for samples and stuff, obviously that's no problem. But, so that is the only drawback to me doing this, but otherwise, there's the bottle. I'll crack the cork. This obviously just has a screw cap type thing, cheap, which, big deal, honestly. Easy enough to put back on. Yeah, Grant's Triple Wood blended Scotch whiskey, matured in 3 different types of wood for a smooth, rich, and mellow taste. Product of Scotland. This is a 40% alcohol by volume whiskey, 750ml bottle. And I like the Grant's bottle shape. Very easy to grip with the hand. Just kind of looks cool. Obviously, this is the old Family Reserve is what this used to be called, way before I ever had it, because I have had this before, like I say. And so it's basically the same thing. They changed the cap since the last time I had it. It was a different color. It looks a little different now than it did back then. But in any event, it's not anything too special. There are other Grants, like there's aged Grants. I don't know if that even has an age available anywhere to see, definitely not on the bottle, but there's like a 12-year-old and maybe like an 8-year-old Grants. This is the only one I've had. And I like this. It's been a while since I've had it, which I'll get into. But when I tried it before and I had it, I liked it a lot. I really did. And I do have, luckily, I have a Glencairn glass. And you can see my shakiness, but this is an Evan Williams glass, Bourbon Experience glass. This is one of those things to where, like, tourists and whatnot, they have, like, little gift bags you can get at the distillery, which is where this was purchased. Came with a sample. I don't remember what the sample was of. Just an Evan Williams bourbon. It was like 42 or 43.5% ABV, whatever it was. And that was pretty good, actually, whatever the hell it was. I have to remember. Maybe I'll put it in the description. I'd have to look. I have a picture of it, but yeah, now you can see our Grants. So this will be very much a learning experience for me as I do this. I mean, I've tasted whiskey before. I haven't really done videos of it, obviously. And it's kind of interesting, I was thinking, it's like, when I started this channel, I was making Lego videos. I was a kid, like a young kid. And somehow it survived long enough that here I am tasting whiskey on this channel. It's kind of weird. But I do a little bit of twirling here. You can see there's a little bit of whatever you call those legs. I know the camera won't focus on it at all, but you got a little bit of that. It's fairly light. It looks darker on camera. Of course, this camera's going to be like that, but not too bad, and it's not terribly cloudy either. So, again, on camera, it is what it is. I need to buy a better camera, honestly. I just don't make enough videos to care to bother. I have my phone. I even tried to mess with that, but I just can't set it up here. But in any event, it's decently strong. hints of a little bit of sweet vanilla. A little bit of vanilla, some slight fruity nose on it, like just a little bit like pear, maybe. Green apple. I don't know. Bananas. It's a little less potent than the first sniff I took, obviously. I heard some people say if you breathe on it, you can kind of get some aromas back. Yeah. More of that vanilla. Some fruits, a bit of wood. See, I get a little bit of that banana. Like, almost like a little bit of like corn. Maybe. Yeah, a little bit. Interesting. And I do have water with me, luckily. Now this, I'm not going to put water in the whiskey. From past experience with trying this one, it's useless. There's no point in putting water in it. But yeah, we got a little bit of that there. Legs, whatever the hell you want to call it, shooting action. Yeah. It's if you see the shakiness, I've always had really shaky hands, unfortunately. The one drawback, I can't do that anaconda, that nice smooth. So, here guys, I will take a sip. This is just under a 50 ml pour. It's not quite to the fattest point, but close enough. Sweet, very sweet. A little hot, not too hot. Definitely my first time having any alcohol in a while. My first sip of this whole calendar year was right then and there. Coats the tongue. It just clings to the tongue very nicely. I feel heat even in my ears slightly after that. Feel just that warmth as it goes down. It just has a really nice mouthfeel. It's not hard, it's just like this soft coating of the mouth, especially the tongue just feels smooth. I really like that about this. But it's very sweet. It definitely has some vanilla presence on it. There's hints of that. The one thing that I always feel like it tastes like a little bit like banana bread. That was always what I thought. I get like a banana bread note. Some other just slight bits of fruitiness, like maybe green grapes almost. Take another sip here. Green grapes. Green apple, maybe. Definitely a sense of a slight like smoky type, especially as it goes into the aftertaste. So you get this like smokiness to it. Take a sip of water. Just have a bottle of water here. Yeah, it's not really that harsh. I mean, it's only 40%, but for someone like me that doesn't drink that much, it's doable. It's not too harsh. Yeah, but it makes... The thing about whiskey is it makes water taste so fucking good. It really does. That's always what I've noticed is like the best sips of water you'll ever have in your life are after taking a drink of whiskey. But yeah, so I like this Grant's. I really do. And just that smooth coating of the mouth. It's not harsh. It really isn't too harsh. It's not, I wouldn't say it has like really strong flavors. Of course, I'm a beginner. My palate is unrefined, this and that. But it is, excuse me, it's, I got a little bit of taste on that. It's, it has a very sweet, long, lingering taste, and it's just pleasant. It's very smooth. It's not overly dry. It is a little hot, but not too bad. Yeah, it's very drinkable. It's very, very drinkable, even for someone like me. I mean, I've never done a shot in my life, but I've only ever sipped. But yeah, it's doable. It's definitely doable. And I am quite a fan of this Grant's. So I'm trying not to go too wild here. In my experience here, because we can talk a little bit, so I'll just stop drinking for right now. But with my experience with whiskey, I've had a couple of whiskeys. Like I had the Evan Williams that I tried, the sample of that. I had one other sample, I don't even remember what the hell it was. It was some bourbon. Jim Beam. I don't know what the hell it was. I have multiple samples that I've just gotten over the years. Like that they're fucking just left behind. Like liqueur stuff. But I don't even like liqueurs. But yeah, and then I've had Grant's probably more than any other thing, and then I've had Glenfiddich 12. I was gonna say Glenlivet, no, Glenfiddich 12. That I've had. And I have to try Glenfiddich again, but for what I've seen, it's more expensive than it was when I had it. And it was in like I think it was a 375 milliliter bottle, and now I can't even find it in that size. So it's way more expensive to try. I'm getting that whiskey burp, but I don't think it's worth it. At the prices that I was seeing it for, based on my impressions of it, I don't think that the Glenfiddich 12 is worth it. I've seen, some people say, it's okay. Probably is just okay. But I haven't tried any of the other Glenfiddichs, 15 or... Is there a 10 Glenfiddich? I feel like there were 3 Glenfiddichs. Let me look it up. Yeah, I had the 12. There's a 50-year-old, right? Glenfiddich 18. Okay, 18 is what I'm thinking of. And then there's a 14 as well. But Glenfiddich 12... Wow. Yeah, it's more expensive than it was when I got it. That's for damn sure. 1 liter, 54. Yeah. So it is definitely a little bit more expensive than it was before. But yeah, it was, someone says slightly watery. Yeah, it wasn't, I don't know. It's been so long since I tried it, I really don't remember that well, but I know that I like this better than the Glenfiddich 12. But yeah, like I say, I haven't really tried that much because I'll get into it. I mean, I'm not really a huge drinker ever since I've turned 21, and before that I didn't really drink that much at all either. I did not drink underage that much, only just like little sips of beer. And yeah, it's I always thought it was interesting, the whiskey thing, obviously, because I knew plenty of people that were into whiskey. And I think it's interesting how you can get so much out of it. And that's what I'm kind of experimenting with, is what can I get out of it? What kind of interesting flavors and notes and just what can I get out of this? But once I turned 21, you know, I did it a little bit, and I just didn't think about it. It's not something that's really been on my mind much. I just kind of thought here recently, it's like, yeah, why the hell not pick up a bottle of Grant's and make a video about it? And so here I am making a video, and that's just the way I am with all alcohol in general. Is I really don't drink. I don't like beer that much. I've tried different beer. I'm trying to think, because I had a Yingling I tried. I wasn't a huge fan of that. Miller Lite, no, not at all. I had Summer Shandy. That was okay, but I wouldn't really just drink on it. Is it Red's Apple Ale? That's okay. It's okay. I don't like the beer flavor. I know everybody always says it's an acquired taste. Well, I haven't acquired it yet. I just haven't. My favorite beer is Modelo Chelada. The pineapple one. That is good, but it's really low alcohol content. It has almost no beer flavor. I mean, if you gave it to somebody in a glass, there's a chance they wouldn't even know that it's alcoholic. I mean, it's really light. You could sit there and drink it all day and you wouldn't feel it. But I like that stuff. It's pretty good. There's the Limon Sol, which, I mean, I have a can of it up here. It's empty can, but the Limon Sol is pretty good. It's very salty, though. Definitely, you have to be able to handle some salt. But that's pretty good. There were a couple other ones, because I had, it was a variety pack. The one was really hot, and it upset my stomach. Which, that's, most alcohol I drink, I feel it in my stomach, which I don't know, it's probably just the way it is, but that especially, that hot one, yeah, that really fussed with my stomach a bit. But, yeah, then I've never had tequila, vodka, gin, none of that. Thing is, I wouldn't mind trying a gin and tonic, but you look at like Bombay Sapphire, it's expensive. It's like, I was like 45 that I saw in the liquor store today, something like that. And that's before you buy the tonic. So, here, I'll take another sip of this. Maybe a slight bit of like caramel. It's very sweet. Lots of vanilla. Definitely. Just different fruit. I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I'd say orange, but there's some smokiness. Just the way that it coats the mouth is really pleasant. That's all I can say. But, go back. I did buy more whiskey than just this. I bought some samples. So there will be a couple of reviews coming out soon. I'll probably film them tonight. Again, I don't want to get like super fucking sloshed here, but I'm going to pace myself. I shouldn't have too much of a problem here. I can usually drink at 40% anyway. I can get like 3 drams in before I start to really get affected by it. That's with drinking the water and taking it fairly slow, like maybe 3 drams in an hour, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I got these samples here. First one, Wild Turkey 101. Now this, I'm going to be curious, because like I say, the highest ABV anything I've ever had was that Evan Williams. I think it was like a 43.5%. This is 50.5. 101 proof, of course. And yeah, I'm curious to see, because I've heard this one, it doesn't burn that much, but I'm going to be curious to see if I can handle this. It does kind of suck that it's only one, I only get one go at it. It's only 150 mil, but I'll take what I can get. It was cheap. So there's a bourbon. And another blended scotch we have. This one's actually a little glass bottle. It's Chivas Regal 12. Yeah. And Chivas Regal, There's a couple of them. The 12 I think is just the most popular. So again, it was like $3 I think for this sample. So not bad at all. But yeah. And this is also another 40%. So that shouldn't be too bad at all. That should be fairly similar to this if I had to guess. But so I'll be making some reviews of those. Just straight reviews, not like a vlog like this. And I'm going to go for maybe 5 more minutes, something like that. But, yeah, it's just, wine. I have had wine. I'm not a huge wine person either. I've tried some things that I like and some I don't. Dry wine I can't do. Even sweet wine, it really depends on what it is. And the thing I don't like with wine is that once you open the bottle, if you don't drink it within like a week, it tastes like shit. Beer, at least, you know, you just get a can. It's not as intimidating as a large bottle of wine or whiskey, where you can take plenty of time. But yeah, I don't like with anything like that. Like, I love chocolate milk. I don't buy it that much anymore because I don't drink it enough. It ends up just I pour out half of what I get, and it ends up being a waste. And that's what wine ends up being. Is, you know, I drink some of it, and then the rest of it ends up going bad, and then it tastes like garbage. I mean, you can still drink it, but it doesn't taste good. So yeah, wine I'm iffy on, but whiskey, I don't know. I've had like this Grant's I really liked, that Evan Williams I liked what I tried. The Glenfiddich wasn't bad, but I don't know if I'll buy that again. Maybe if I end up on a review journey, which I don't know, because whiskey is just so expensive. It really is. I don't have that kind of money to be trying new stuff all the time. You're not going to be seeing like 3 videos a week from me for this, but whenever I buy stuff, I will definitely review it and sample it if I'm available. If I'm at the computer and I can review it, I will do so. But yeah, so we'll move on to Chivas Regal. That's R-E-G-A-L, kind of Regal. But we will definitely do these, guys. We will definitely do these. So yeah, I don't even know, because my dad's had this. He says it's pretty good. But yeah. I just think it's cool, the little mini bottle this one comes in. And it looks a lot like this, actually, on the cap. Kind of the same type of thing. But yeah. So that's basically it for this one. I thought the video took so long, I thought maybe I'd have 2 drams of this on one video, but it's just going to take too damn long. The video's going to go on for too long. But yeah, that's just my initial impressions. I'm not a huge alcohol guy, not a huge whiskey guy. I don't know if I'll become one. It's not my plan necessarily, but hey, we'll do some whiskey vids just because I can. Maybe I'll buy some more sample bottles as we go along just because it's cheap. It's a good way to kind of put some stuff out there, try some different things, refine my palate. I'd love to be able to get like Lefroy 10 as a sample because it is so damn expensive, and especially with peat. I am just not willing to, I don't know, spend $60, $65 on a bottle of Lefroy 10 and then hate it. Yeah, that's tricky. So I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so there you go, my first whiskey video on the Ben Lego channel. I know I made that Tomatin 15 parody video that was just drinking tea a long time ago, but yeah, here's the first legitimate whiskey video for my channel. So I went from a little kid making Lego videos in the late 2000s, early 2010s to drinking whiskey on YouTube. So it's a pretty big shift. And I know, to be fair, honestly, a decent chunk of my subscribers probably aren't even old enough to drink. And I do not encourage drinking underage. That is not something I'm promoting on this channel. But I know I have some of the whiskey subscribers still, so hey, this one's for you guys. But in any event, I hope you all enjoyed this one. I'm going to take a little break here, and then I'll get on with reviewing one of these. So there will be a couple videos. I'll probably space them out a little bit in terms of when I upload them. So hope you all enjoyed it. Hope it wasn't too scatterbrained, but I did do a little bit of tasting, so catch you guys later.